Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 3 of Balance Point. And so I was thinking this morning of if something is fixed, then there's no potential that it's going to fall over. But it also, like potency, as in the concept of physics, is its possibility of something. There's an aliveness or a vibrancy, or there's options or choices, or the future is not fixed. I feel this kind of creativity within it. Whereas a fixed point feels like there's not many choices. And so when I was thinking of balance, it was like, oh, there's such potency and there's such vibrancy to balance and to that wobbly unsureness and that lack of control that we feel. Yeah, it felt very, very enlivening to think of balance and potency in the same spectrum. So come sit on your block and we shall begin. As always, if you're sitting on your chair, amazing. And you will need a wall or a stick later on to balance. Okay, great, come. So yeah, the potential, the potentiality of something. Yeah, I love it. So come sit, whatever way that you're sitting. Find your ground. And just over the last few days, we've been noticing, how much weight is into the left hip or the right hip. And then also yesterday, we were looking at where is my chest over my pelvis. And it's not the correct way. There's no correct way. It's more, where is the line of ease in my body? It's not what it looks like on the outside, or, oh, I should do this because I've been told I need to pull my shoulders back. It's more, oh, for me, this is my center of gravity. And with all the things that we do, you should look really individual and different to everybody else. And so it's the feeling of you that we're looking for. So just closing your eyes and find your center. As I listen in, I feel that shape in my spine. I feel where my shoulders are resting, how my pelvis is resting. And I'm beginning to make micro adjustments as I become more aware of myself. I'm filling into the places that are a little bit more absent, and I'm softening the places that are a little bit more full. Can you allow the breath all the way down into your belly? Can you widen smoothly and easily into your back? Just see if you lean a little bit forward or round a little bit forward, what happens in your body. And if you lean a little bit back, arch a little bit back, what happens in your body? And then find the midpoint, that midline, that place of rest, that balanced equilibrium between front and back, left and right. And it's not a rigid place, it's a place of potential. So feel the movement of you in this moment. The feeling of your breath rising and falling, the feeling of your spine gently swaying ever so slightly. Wonderful. So exaggerate the leaning to the right. So go as far to the right with your head and your shoulders as you can. Almost imagine you're going to bring your left elbow to the floor. And then come back up to center. And then bring your right elbow down, or lean your head over towards the right, shoulder towards the right. And then come all the way up. And then just travel from side to side. And so when I'm all the way down to the right, there's an intensity to that. And then as I pass through midline, there's a moment of ease. And then I travel towards the left, the moment of intensity on the left. And so just find that place of ease. It's like intensity, ease, intensity, but it's a kind of an okay intensity. You can just feel the stretch in your waist, the compression into your rib cage, the lengthening or the strengthening of your neck. Nothing is uncomfortable. There's just more sensation when you're off center. Super. Stretch your legs out long. If you're sitting on the floor, roll into your ankles, big circles. And then send the blades of your baby toe edge of your feet away, like you're trying to shine the soles of your feet towards each other. And then shine your feet towards me. And then the blades of your baby toes away. And then shine your feet towards me. And just do that a few times. And as you do this, you're stretching down through the outside of your calves, the outsides of your legs. Nice. And then send the blade of the big toe towards me. And then neutral. Big toes, neutral. Super. Roll your ankles again. Imagine that you can bring your toes to the floor as you do this. And then in the other direction. Open and close your toes. How wide can you get your toes? Squeezing in. Wide, squeezing in. Nice. Bend your right knee. Lean forward and just massage the ball of your foot. Let's rub your foot. So if you're sitting in a chair, find a way to adapt to this. So what we're going to do is, so our right foot's on the floor. We're going to bring our left hand to the floor. We're going to lean forward and try and lift our bum off the floor. Whoop, and down. Like I'm beginning the sense of how would I stand up? But we're not going to stand up. It's just bring your left hand to the floor. Push down into that right foot. Lift your bum. How would you, whoop, just a little bit of a, and you kind of throw yourself forward. Great. Other side. Bend your left knee and just rub your left foot. And bring your right hand to the floor. And then, so your head and your bum, they counterweight each other really deeply. So the more my head goes downwards, the more my bum will lift upwards. So I throw my head forwards with the whole of my torso. And I push down into the right hand and I lift my bum. And my left hand is traveling over as well. So that's also part of the counterweight. Super. Both feet to the floor, roll into your wrists. And now the next bit, you're going to move the way you move, but notice how you stand up. So stand up the way you stand up. How do you stand up? And go, oh, I did a little bit of what I just did there. So great. Come stand to the front of your mat. Pause. Feeling your feet on the ground, the length of your body, and just that sense of, am I forward in my body, leaning into my toes? Am I backwards into my body, leaning into the heels? Am I in one set of toes and one heel, or two sets of toes or two heels? Again, I'm more in one toe and one heel, opposite to each other. I'm just filling out into my feet. Nice. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Pause there. So we're in a forward fold. Our body is draped down over our thighs. Head is dropping. Just pause there. And as you pause, notice how there's an ever so gentle swaying of your body. Nice. Slowly bending your knees, Rolling up. When your hands are near your thighs, reach your arms wide, palms come together, reach up and lean backwards. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward, pause here. So your hands are on your shins, your knees are bent, you're doing a cat pose here. And just very gently and steadily, just bring your awareness into the micro movements of stability and balance here. Just a sense of swaying gently. Nice. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Pause. And when you're here, feel the sense of stability or balance here. That sense for me, I'm ever so gently swaying from left to right. And as I bring my awareness into it, it's like it's increasing slightly, or my awareness of it is increasing. I go a little bit right, I push into the right hand. I go a little bit left, I push into the right hand. I just feel that. Nice. Drop your right knee to the floor. Pause. And just notice that sense of stability and balance here. And then maybe lift your hands off the floor and just hover there with your hands. And notice, your foot is stabilizing. There's that sense of the movement of your foot is stabilizing your whole body. Awesome. Fingertips to the floor. Sit your bum back. Pause. Leaning into that leg. Rock yourself forward. Lean into your hips. Sit your bum back. Pause. Feel the sense of balance here. And so anywhere where there's a slight movement, so if I'm lying on the floor, I'm not going to be balancing. But as soon as any part of me is on the floor with me off the floor, does that make sense? You know what I mean? I'm balancing. There's a potential to fall over. Rock forward, straighten your back leg, step back into your plank. Pause there in your plank. Back legs are long, shoulders are strong. Lengthen into your legs even more. Have a sense of from the top of your head to your heels, there's one long straight line. Super. Push back into your downward dog. Lengthen back through your legs. Pause. Can you feel the micro movement of swaying or stability or balance here? Nice. Bend your right knee. Lean your bum to the right. And can you feel the wobble or the strength or the connection of balance here? Lift your left hand off the floor. Pause. Nice. Change. Bend your left knee. Lean your bum to the left. Lift your right hand off the floor. Balance. Both hands to the floor. Stretch back into your downward dog. Really lengthening through your legs. Cool. Drop your knees. Let them touch the floor. Stretch back. Downward dog. Drop your knees. Let them touch the floor. Stretch back. Downward dog. One more time. Drop your knees. Let them touch the floor. Stretch back. Downward dog. Cool. Stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling. And as you reach the right foot up and back, you have to center your body. So you'll be leaning more towards the left. So push down into that right hand. So your right side of your body is connecting. Feel it through your torso. Yesterday we were looking at where is my hip in space. Can you wiggle your hips a little bit here so that your right leg gets longer and then your right leg gets shorter? So just wiggling your hips, you're not bending your knee. Hip goes back, hip goes forward. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Walk slowly forward. All the way forward till your hands are near your feet. Feet are near your hands. Slowly rolling up. When your hands are near your thighs, reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Lean a little bit back. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Pause. Feel that slight swaying, that sense of movement, that potential. Nice. Drop your arms down, reach your arms wide. Palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down, hands to the floor. Pause. Feel your forward fold. And let yourself just sway gently in your forward fold. Even exaggerate a little bit. Feel like you kind of feel a sense of, I can lean a bit to the right, lean a bit to the left. But there is a maximum distance that you can go to. And just feel that. Play with your balance. Nice. Bending your knees, slowly rolling up. Hands near your thighs, reach your arms wide, palms together, lean back. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins. Arching your back, look forward. Pause there. Knees are really bent, lift your chest. Feel that swaying wobble. And that wobble is how we create movement. We lean into something so that we can lift our foot off the floor. We lean in one direction so we can step back. We can do things with this lean. Bring your hands to the floor. And when we're going to step back with the left foot. So when you're stable in the center, you can't step back with your left foot. Instead, you sway your weight to the right, and then you free up the left foot, step the left foot back. Nice. So that swaying, that natural movement that we have, is how we create movement of limbs. Center of gravity shifts, we then move our leg. It's how we walk. Pause and feel the sway or the wobble here. Nice. Drop your knee to the floor. Feel it again. Super. Let your hands float off the floor. It's probably working more now because before your fingertips were guiding you back or pulling you back from center. Now your foot has to do the work. I just feel that. Maybe lean a little bit extra. Maybe play a bit with that center of gravity. Feel, good. It's not so straightforward. Nice. Hands to the floor, lean back, straightening out the front leg. Rock forward. Lean back, pause. Find your wobble. The potential of movement. Nice. Rock forward. Lengthen your back leg. Come back into your plank. Pause. Legs are straight. You're creating length from your top of your head all the way down to your heels. Draw your navel towards your spine by rounding into the lower back. It won't really round, but the gesture is there. And that's creating stability in the lower back. Nice. Push all the way back, downward dog. Lean back into your arms. Create length through your legs. Feel the wobble. Super. Bend your right knee. Lean to the right. Bend the left knee. Lean to the left. Bend your right knee. Lean to the right. Bend the left knee. Lean to the left. So we'll do it one more time each side, but notice how the weight changes in your hands. Bend your right knee. Which hand is now heavy? Bend the left knee. Which hand is now heavy? Super. From here, drop your knees to the floor. Sit down on your bum, stretch your legs out long. Super. Find your ground. You can sit on a chair if you wish for this bit, or your block, or just flat on the floor. Just roll your shoulders deeply. Big circles with your shoulders. And then roll your shoulders in the other direction. And just feel that. Let your spine round forward. Draw your shoulders back. Forward. Back. Reach both hands forward in front of you. Make a fist out of your right hand. Pull your elbow back and twist towards the right. So my left hand is resting to the outside of my right knee. My right hand is on the floor behind me. So feel the wobble. So at the moment, it happens every year for around 2 weeks. All the dandelions, they've all come into flower, and now the puff ball of the dandelion, the puff is blowing everywhere. So it's like tumbleweed everywhere you go. Down the sides of the road, there's just this dust of dandelion fluff. And then in the house, every day I have to hoover because there's just this fluff rolling around on the floor. I think everywhere in Ireland at the moment, there is fluff. Oh, yeah, it's so wonderful. Nice. Come back to center, other side. Pull your left elbow back. Twist towards the left. Pause. And just find that sense of length, that sense of open, even that sense of wobble here. For me, the wobble is really interesting. I'm starting to learn the wobble as we do this work. And it's like the wobble is telling me the potential of movement directions from this place. So I'm not wobbling forward and backwards. I'm wobbling left to right. So I'm going, oh, I could fall to the left or I could fall to the right. I don't feel like I could fall forward. It doesn't feel like a wobble direction. No, a little bit backwards. Well, it's really interesting. I'm like, oh, wobbles are just telling me there is movement potential in this direction. It's amazing. Really enhancing the wobble is enjoyable. So great. Come lie on the floor. Land down. So when you land on the floor, bend your knees, have your hands on your belly, and just stretch your legs out long actually. Bring the whole of you to the floor. And feel. So there's still movement. There is always movement. Life is motion, fluidity. Like life is water. Water is in motion. There is always cellular, molecular, atomic motion in your body, So as you lie here, there is movement. Is there a wobble? There's this interesting movement, which is that I could sink further with my rib cage. So my rib cage is telling me, oh, I could drop further down, but it hasn't gotten to that space yet of dropping. But there's an ever so slight oscillation between my ribs and the floor, which is a potential for movement. But left and right, there's no potential for movement left and right. Just my ribs. Very interesting. So stay there and feel which directions, what way, how do you feel movement? What is happening right now in your body? Where is this wobble happening for you, or movement happening for you in this moment? How awesome. I was saying in the introduction, the email that I sent out, that I'm so inspired by these questions and these directions that we head on for the journeys, that I have an idea, but I really have no understanding as to the adventure or the journey or the unfolding of the wisdom that we'll unpack during this month. And this month is already turning out to be such a rich month. So thanks for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful wobbly day, and that you're really feeling the creative potential of direction. And maybe that turns up in other places in your life when there's a wobble there's a potential for a direction that you're not quite clear about. So nice. So great. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.